Well, welcome back to Dobbo's Fishing Adventures, and you know me and you know how I like my reviews. Well, got a good one for you this time. You know my fascination with diesel heaters. Well, I've been sent a sample from Kylie at Banggood. The latest Hcalory suitcase diesel heater. First impressions, blinding. Let's have a look. Let's put the remote down. Right, I do love a good diesel heater, as you know. I've already done some reviews on my older diesel heater. It's good, nothing wrong with the old diesel heater, but this is sublime. I haven't really gone through it all exactly, so you're just going to get a raw review as always. Let's have a look. So there we go. This is the Hcalory 8 kilowatt. Let's just do a slow one of it around. It's just literally, it's big, isn't it? It's not big, it's pretty much the same size of one of the standard cheaper, what you call it, car parking diesel heaters they call them, don't they? So, but this is in a plastic case. Underneath, I haven't put any diesel in, so I can turn it upside down. So underneath there's no outlet for the exhaust or the air in. The exhaust is coming out the rear of it there. If you can see, let me move in a bit. That's the outlet. Nice. And this is what I like about this. So let me put this here, undo the clip, and there you go. The exhaust here, sorry it's not that easy to see, it's well protected. Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's close that up. And the beauty with this, look at that, nice positive clips. The beauty with all this is, it's totally portable. No more messing around. As long as you've got a power supply, 12, 24, and this is another good thing, 240. So it'll run off a 240 volt, 12 volt, 24 volt. I mean, this has got so many applications compared to the older style portable diesel heaters. Right, let's put this down. So, I do have some info on it. But first off, there you go. Little transformer, 240 volt. That literally just plugs in to the diesel heater. So if you've got an inverter, something like that in your car, camper, just plug that in. So you don't have to hardwire it into any 12 volt, 24 volt supplies, but where is it? But you can. So even it comes with all that as well. Absolutely sublime. Loving it so far. It is quite a compact suitcase. It comes with loads and loads of extra bits and pieces. So you've got an outlet. You know, the beauty of this is you can take it fishing with you. especially if you're carp fishing, camping. There you go, that goes onto there, and that will go onto the end of your diesel heater. Very, very similar to, you know, the cheaper ones, but it's so much better. So it all comes with bags of accessories, Jubilee clips, large Jubilee clips, exhaust extension. You can straighten them up, do whatever bend you want. That'll go on your exhaust. So if you're camping, obviously if you are camping, don't forget you will need a 12 volt battery. And safety note, please do not use in a confined area. So you literally leave that outside. Make sure the exhaust is outside and fire your inlet into your tent. But as always, please make sure everything where you're using any type of diesel heater, including this one, is well ventilated. Comes with a silencer, little silencer there, pretty much like every other one does. Screw that in there. There you go. Air filter. And the other good thing about this is, look at that for a manual. That makes a change, doesn't it? Other than that little tiny thin little booklet that you get. So Hcalory have really gone to town on their diesel heaters. They've got every bit of information in there, more so than some of the other cheaper makes. And this isn't a cheap make. This is probably high end. So you can use SUV, electric car, an RV, i.e. camper, tractors, trucks. You can use it indoor, but remember it's got to be vented. Diesel, fumes, etc. CO, not good. And tents. Remember, if you're camping though, you will need a power source, i.e. a 12 volt battery. Use it in your garage at home. I could use it in this shed. So easy. You can set up a normal diesel heater. I appreciate this, but this is just a doddle. So if you've got a garage at home, you know, why put an electric heater in there? This is far better and far cheaper. You know what it's like. Everything now is expensive, so you need to, you know, choose what the outcome is and how cheap you want to run something. But this I'm sorry, I'm loving this. This is absolutely sublime. I can't, to be fair, I can't fault it at the moment. Maybe if it had an option of maybe not just allowing maybe one exhaust just out the rear, maybe one out the side here, give you an option maybe, but it is faultless. Now the trouble is, I'm going to have to redo my car to sit this in, because my exhaust on my other diesel heater comes from the bottom, but I'm sure I can just bring it up and around. So it comes with a CO2 monitor, so you are always aware of fumes and stuff. Absolutely lovely little sublime remote. Let's turn that on. There it is. Completely remote control via Bluetooth. So it comes with so many options. I do like the 240 option. That's brilliant, that is. That's very clever. As I say, you will need to run an inverter to plug it in. The gross weight of the whole thing, obviously it's a diesel heater, it's not going to be light. It's around sort of like 9 to 10 kilos. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Let's because Kylie did give me some more. Oh, a nice easy guide for using the remote. Dead simple instructions. Some of those cheaper ones, you know, they're not easy to sort of like follow, but this is looking absolutely fantastic. I'm loving it. I just love this already. And so I haven't played with it. I've literally just taken out the box literally seconds before pressing the play on the camera, just to have a look to see what everything that I've got with it. As I say, it's not just 240, 12 volt, decent connections there. There's the plug. The plug is, you've got your standard display there, your outlet, air in, and down there, bottom right hand corner, well it's my right hand corner anyway, but how I'm looking at the screen here, there's your power. And that's a good thing as well, so you can unplug it, don't have to undo any bolts, anything at all. Take any tools with you to undo anything, just plug and play and away you go, depending on whether it's 240 or 12 volt, 24 volt. The capacity is 10 litres, which is good. That'll give you ample. I mean, my other ones, I could get 14 hours run time out of that, but this is a good thing. Bear with me. So product features, there are some really good ones here. So you've got 30% higher fuel efficiency, upgraded aluminium body, intelligent algorithms enable faster heating and reduce diesel costs. That's not a bad saving, is it really? The wireless remote, obviously if you're camping, you're going to have the remote inside and everything. Obviously the inlet, this is going to be outside. It's plastic, nothing can rust on it. Brilliant. So on the remote you have a CO protection built-in sensor. Detects dangerous carbon monoxide levels, providing alerts, and auto shut off. Auto shut off. How good is that? So as soon as that remote thinks about, oh, this level's not good, it will shut this off. Is that a good safety feature or what? So you've got a quiet 90mm air duct, enlarged duct design, lowers noise and wind resistance, ensuring quiet, stable operation and improved durability. Brilliant. Here's another one for you. So if you're up in the mountains, not that we get many mountains in the UK, but there is. So it's got auto altitude compensation. Works reliably up to 5,500 meters with real-time elevation display. No manual adjustment needed. Obviously the higher you go, the air gets thinner. Common sense. So the smart app, so go into Hcalory in your apps. So control settings via Bluetooth and the Hcalory app with full protection against overheating and short circuits. Hcalory. So H is for heater, calorie is a unit of heat. Clever. Hcalory. Google, Banggood, wherever you're going to buy this, Amazon, put in Hcalory, because this is brilliant. I can't say too much about it really, because to me that is superb. So obviously I'm not going to turn it on. Well, I suppose I could turn it on. Don't get me wrong, I'm in a shed. Shall we see how this works? Right. I can't wait. So, diesel cap off. I don't know if it's worth me adjusting you to see this. I've got an extension lead already. So let me put some diesel in. This is all ready to go. Bear with. Oh, now this is where I spill it everywhere now. Bad dobber if I do. Right, just check everything. No rubbish in there. It's just going to drip everywhere. I won't put too much in. Just enough to cover the feed and everything. So good so far. Told you, you know me in reviews, I won't hold back. Look, so it's glugging its way in there. I think that'll do. Let me just get to the end of that glug. I don't want to drip it, it's nothing. I mean, I don't mind diesel smell, to be fair. Look at that, not a drop spilt. Let's stick that over there out the way. Been looking forward to this. Right, so cap on. Cap, as always, has got a breather. Little tiny hole in it. Now, I do, let me have a look inside the cap actually. Yeah, so it has got a breather. I'll be honest with you, if I'm not using the heater and it is in my car and it's quite full, I will just put a bit of tape over the breather hole. Right, that's that. Let's have a look. Little inverter. Sorry, what do you call it? So that's going to convert that down to 12 volt. Let's just undo the wires there. Sorry, power adapter. So let's undo that. Nice long bit of cable. Let's undo this one. As I say, I'm doing this inside for you guys, but don't use it inside anywhere. Must be well ventilated. Right, so I'm going to plug the power into the extension lead. Now I'm going to plug the power cord in. Right, so straight away the power is on. Oh, now you're going to have to bear with me on this. Let's see if we can get this going. I should really read the instructions tonight, but you know what it's like. Air heater, it's got on there little picture of mountains, time, and don't forget it's got a timer as well, so you can plan when for it to come on and you can plan for when to turn it off, just like your central heating at home. Brilliant. Shall I just press power, see what happens, or shall I? Nah, sod it. Let's do this. Right, that is running. I'm going to have to show you all this because it is absolutely brilliant. I'm loving it. Let me just turn the camera around here. I have to say it's a far superior LCD display compared to the majority on the market. See, this is what happens when you don't read the instructions. Now obviously this is the first time I've used it. It's going to take... So I'm on the max. Oh, did you hear that? So the little diesel pump has now kicked in. Did you hear the tick tick tick? I have to say that is really quiet compared to my one that I've got at the moment. I can smell it. Certainly sounds quieter. Now because I've got it on the high setting, can you hear the pumps getting quicker and quicker? Bear with me. Let's just stick that. So it's just outside there. It's probably going to take a little bit of time to prime the system. Now remember, this is running off a 240. How good is that? Still pumping. Oh, hold on. Probably still hasn't got the fuel through it yet. I'm probably doing it completely wrong, so when you do get one, just ignore what I'm doing. There we go. Diesel heater pump has turned back on again, so it's probably still going for a prime. And I've noticed these here have slightly changed now. Those there. Now we're starting to definitely get a little bit more power. Right, let me turn you around. Yeah. Absolutely love it. I'll let that do the bizzo, and let's just oh, got a bit of exhaust smoke coming out the back now, so that's good. So diesel has finally got through to the... Put you down, and now it's starting to run really well. Hold on, let me just stick that outside a bit more. Right, let's just so as you can hear now, that is really starting to kick in. Definitely getting warm now. Lovely bit of air there. Once it gets up to temperature, it will slow up. Well, assuming it does. Every other one I've ever had done. But there it is. Hcalory. Diesel going through the pipe there. See it running down. Cracking bit of exhaust lagging. So Hcalory, this is the model TBT-SE/TB2-P. And that's good. You can visually see how much diesel you've got in there. Tell you what, that is toasty. That is really, that is very, very hot. That is. There's your little fuel pump there. I can feel that. Feel that pumping away nicely. There's your air in, exhaust out. Air in, exhaust out. Well, I have to say, considering the amount of heat that's coming out of that, that is very, very cold, that unit. Alright, let's close this, and that's what I like about all this. No more stupid little screws. Lovely clips. I'm now gonna, let's turn that down. That's on the lowest setting now. There, you can hear it starting to reduce now in the power. Right. Let's let that do that bizzo there. Bear with me. Right. Let's put you back there. First impressions now. I can hear it just reducing nicely. So first impressions, what comes with it, how it's built. I'm gonna have to give a fair and honest opinion on this. Obviously, I need to use it a bit more to, you know, get a little bit more gist of it, sort of thing, the workings of it. But 10 out of 10, easy, all day long. That was hassle free. You can hardwire it, so all you got to do is plug that out, take it out of whatever you got, your camper, car, tractor, boat. You can use the 240 adapter, once again, providing you've got an inverter, garage at home, run it so your exhaust goes out the back. Yeah, 10 out of 10 so far. All your bits and pieces, the instructions, what it does, the Bluetooth remote, the CO2 protection, auto cut off. 10 out of 10. And I know the use is going to be fantastic. I can tell that straight away. I'm not stupid, but as I say, I don't mess around with my reviews. I'll either tell it if it's rubbish, right, or no good at all. This is sublime. Loving that. That is so much less hassle to fit that than any other diesel heater out there. Hcalory don't just do this type of suitcase, they do the smaller version, the squarer. They're very similar to what I've got in the car. You know, you've seen it on all the majority of my winter videos and that, on the boat or in the Ferrari. So not just an upright one like this one, the smaller cube, once again with all the clips, all the safety features is brilliant. Use and practicality, how easy. Now you saw me put there was nothing in that tank, God's honest, there was nothing in there. I've never run it before, and I just press the power for 2 seconds. You need to hold it for. Brilliant. I really cannot fault any of it at all. Obviously I need to use it for a good couple of months. I need to rig my car up different for that to fit in there, so I think I'm going to keep the other one for the boat, because that's a little bit more complicated. This is just a car, strap it round, exhaust on, job done, innit? But the boat's a little bit more complicated. It's all got to sit in there, the boat's pounding away. So, you know, at the moment I might get a Hcalory cube one, to be fair, because it's very, very similar dimensions to what I use. It comes with so many bits and pieces, it's unbelievable. But I know if you're interested in this, I do have a discount code, so bear with me what that is, and I will put it on that. So 15%, if you buy it through this video, my review, you will get 15% off. So that it is Dobbo 150 off, OFF. Dobbo 150 off. Alright, so there you go, bargain. That's an absolute bargain. 15% off as well. That's a good deal all day long. It's just running beautifully out there, absolutely peach. So I want to give the whole product, Hcalory, check them out please. I don't think there's any better on the market. I have done a bit of research, you know, to see what any competitors out there. There isn't. So Hcalory is the one for you guys. And if I could give it 11 out of 10 or even 12 out of 10, I would, but obviously that's illogical. So it's 100% marks from me, 10 out of 10 for every part of this. And you know me, if I thought there was something I could change on it, I would. Maybe exhaust outlet out the side rather than the end. I can live with it where it is for me personally. So yeah, check them out. Absolutely sublime. Hcalory, Dobbo 150 off. Go get it. Happy days. So there we go. The Hcalory Toolbox. Let's just give you a lot of close-ups of everything. Absolutely sublime. Like I said, if I could, it would be 12 out of 10. Took about 3 minutes for it to run down and cool down. The exhaust outlet. Hcalory. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the review. I know you know me, it's just a simple review, so to speak of. Let's just come back out. There we go. You know me and reviews, I don't mess around. If I think something's rubbish, I will mention it. But this is just absolutely faultless. The Hcalory Toolbox diesel heater. Absolutely sublime. 12 out of 10 if it was logical, if I could do it. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Everything on there, I think they've hit on the nail on the head. It's absolutely perfect. And as always, hope you enjoyed the review. Check out the discount, Dobbo 150 off. I shall put into the description. I will put a link in there as well. And my advice is 100% go and get one. You will not be disappointed. The applications that this can do is just phenomenal. 240, 12 volt, a rechargeable remote control, loads of little accessories to extend everything that you need. But yeah, happy days. Hope you enjoy the review. Thanks for all your support. Till next time, as always, bonjour.